Hi. Um, this is not your typical stream, y'all. I am going to be announcing a couple things. One of these things I'm actually going to try my hardest to commit to before I dive into more of the crucial stuff that I'm wanting to announce. So, some of you who have been in Discord calls with me may remember, or they may not. That's perfectly fine. But, I am actually going to see if I can plan out a streaming schedule for myself. One that I can officially commit to because, with school being in the way, I can't really can't really stream as freely as I want to, so I'm gonna have to kind of time crunch my streams a little bit and kind of make them slightly shorter than what they used to be, possibly a good 20 minutes earlier than, and probably like a good 20 minutes more lesser than what they should be, because usually depending on what the genre of the stream, I stream for about an hour, and if it's like an announcement stream, it depends on how much time I take when announcing something. So usually my usual live streams, my casual hangout streams and all that stuff, that would usually last to up to from 1 to 2 hours. Those may be specifically shortened a bit, and you guys will probably see because of the amount of not me having that much time left between days where I have school and days where I don't have school. Um, this week though will be kind of different because I can't really do my little upload schedule that I want to do. And it's because of, obviously, like I said, it is because of school and all that. School just started for me today, and I'm actually in 11th grade, and it's a bit challenging because um I didn't receive my schedule, nor I didn't really receive my schedule until after you know my usual fourth class, which is usually before lunch. And I also had a hard time getting transportation to take me to school this morning, which led to me being stressed, and it was not really something I wanted to be stressed about. And my mom can even attest to this because she knows how stressed I get whenever I don't get any transportation to like come pick me up for my school, because obviously my stepdad has work and he can't drop me off at my school. So yeah, he's usually at work until 11. But the good thing is tomorrow for me is a half a day because I didn't really get to experience my first four classes, but I got to experience my last three after lunch. So this week might be looking a bit differently because I may end up streaming on both Saturday and Sunday. Probably like how I usually would stream when I was on summer break. So yeah, those 2 days it may just be hangout streams. I don't know if I'll do Spectral StreamYard episode 5 on wait, did I do episode 4 already? I don't know if I did. I think I did. Yeah, oh well. If I did, then I did. Oh well, you guys can probably put a little comment on this video or on this stream, and you guys can tell me whether I've done episode 4 or not. But like I said, I may end up doing special StreamYard this Sunday, my time zone specifically, because I know for a fact some people live in different countries or different states or different countries even, or different territories. Really just depends on where other people live. But depending on the time zone, I may end up streaming in the morning actually, because even though I'm not a morning owl, I am someone that likes to wake up very late. I'm more of an afternoon person than a morning person. I'm gonna have to make sure I get up earlier this morning because I am going to be preparing myself to stream on Sunday because I feel like it. But yes, Saturday though, I am not so sure if I'm gonna be streaming because depending on how tomorrow goes for me school wise, if it's gonna be the exact same stressful day as today was, then I'm probably just gonna have Saturday to myself and take that day off of YouTube or like not stream at all that day. But yeah, So starting next week after Labor Day, which is no Labor Days. Wait a minute. Oh, let me look at my calendar because I know my time zone. But when is it? Labor Day the first. It is the first Monday of September. I keep forgetting about that. So yes, September 4th, which may be September 5th in other people's time zones. Specifically the people that live around the Australia, Asia area, that area specifically. It may be September 5th for them. But I have Labor Day off. I am not going to be streaming on Labor Day because I celebrate Labor Day and I'm going to be taking that day off to myself personally. And I'm still kind of am stressed, but I'm trying to like, get that off my head right now because I'm trying to speak to you guys about this, and I want you guys to know about this. I do apologize if I'm not really paying attention to my chat right now. I'm just more focused on what I'm trying to say before I lose my train of thought. But yes, like I said, I am this Saturday, which should be no September 2nd and September 4th. Those are the 2 days, my time zone specifically, that I will not be streaming. So if you guys don't see me stream at all those 2 days, you guys exactly know why. Reason for September 2nd, that is because I'm going to be taking it very easy that day. I'm going to be having that day to myself and like trying to relax and stuff. While Labor Day, which is Monday the 4th, I'm going to be celebrating. So yeah. Not too sure about September 3rd though, because depending if I stream special StreamYard or not, I'm gonna just be doing a casual hangout stream. Depending on my sub count though, because I'm pretty sure I am near a potential I guess minor sub goal, even though my major sub goal is 200 subs. But yeah, honestly, I just feel out of it, honestly, because like thanks to school starting up and all that, I've been very stressed. I was extremely late to school. Like school for me starts at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is probably 7:30, 10, 8, 9:30, 10:30 for some people that live either east or west of me. And let's see. Yeah, it's kind of stressful to just like have to make sure you actually have transportation because it was quite a struggle, I can say. And even though that was my first day of freaking junior year, I wanted that day to go smoothly as planned. I had a whole freaking plan and everything for how I wanted that day to go, and transportation just decided to screw me over in just pure seconds. It's amazing how society can be sometimes, honestly. Like, honestly. Hashtag Havia. Thank you, LJ. And Lila, before you end up saying anything, I just need to get this off my chest. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, Labor Day is an off day. Yeah, some people might not have school on Labor Day. Some people might not actually celebrate Labor Day. Shit, I cannot speak today. Oh my god. Let me fix my freaking wording because that sounded like a whole bunch of gibberish there. Actually, let me speak slowly. I was trying to say, some people that I know may have Labor Day off because either because their families because their families celebrate Labor Day, or some people just don't want their kids or want their children going to school on Labor Day because of safety reasons, probably. But at the same time, there could also be people who don't celebrate Labor Day because A, they don't live in the US or other countries that are familiar with Labor Day, or B, they don't know what Labor Day is. But yeah, my mother can certainly attest to my feelings right now because if I would have literally told her that if I didn't have any transportation at all by 8 o'clock, or probably 8:30 for that matter, just don't send me to school. If the transportation that I need to have to get to school is going to be lazy and or not lazy, what's a better word? Lousy and not, pick me up or like actually give me a ride to school, then don't even send me to school at all. Just have me stay home for the first day and like not get not get my schedule until tomorrow. Cause I literally had plans thanks to my bus company being very dumb and not actually getting me the proper transportation I need to just stay home. And that would have probably been a bad idea because either my school would have complained or one of my IRL friends that goes to the exact same school as me would have gotten worried. But I still went to school anyways. Even though it was still kind of stressful, I would have been better off, staying home instead of going to school if I had realized today was probably going to stress me out. But things happen. It's life, guys. Honestly, I've gotten used to that statement so many times. But hey, that's not really what we're here to talk about. Aside from that whole mumbo jumbo that just happened to me, may yet again, thanks to school, I've also been having IRL family issues. Some people may know, some people may not know, but I'm not going to really take the time to actually explain what the hell's been going on. But all that you guys will know is just that I've been having IRL family issues, and it's kind of been the aside from school being stressed, it's kind of another factor that's added to me being stressed, which I am trying to calm down at the moment, as you guys can probably tell from my voice. God, I keep dropping stuff. Oh my lord. Where the hell did I go? Oh, well, I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. But yes, you guys already know why I've been stressed lately and how I've been, trying to manage it. But yes. And aside from that, yesterday I literally had an existential crisis because my birthday is coming soon, and you guys probably already know what's gonna happen to me when my 17th birthday comes. Most of you can probably guess in the chat, or some of you can probably tell me in DMs, because why not? But hopefully it won't be that big of a deal, because it just gives me one more thing to worry about, and this also means I gotta start saving up and making sure I have money for myself. It's beautiful how time flies, honestly. Honestly, very beautiful how time can fly. Because I was not expecting today in the slightest to go very fast, but oh well, it happens. Again, sorry about the pun, really. It's alright. I'm alright now, just a slightly bit stressed, but I'm trying to, keep my stress at bay by trying to calm myself down. But don't worry, but don't worry, I can manage it. I can manage it. Yeah. But anyways, so I don't know if you guys have heard me earlier say this. I am going to have a stream schedule. Now the days of it may change weekly, so next week is going to be the day where I start doing my streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at around these 3 times, depending on which time I'm prepared for. It'll be either every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. my time, or 6 p.m. my time. It really just depends, because if I do end up streaming later than those 3 times, then that's fine. That's just my mistake. That'll just be a mistake on my behalf, if anything. But honestly, if this streaming schedule doesn't work out, then I can just stream on a day where I'm like free and like don't really have school or anything. Oh god. God damn it, I freaking sneezed on stream. Damn it. Now you guys are gonna freaking clip it. I'm kidding. I don't care if you guys clip my sneezes, honestly. I'm not gonna turn into a big deal. It's honestly, if you guys just start clipping my sneezes when they like happen out of nowhere, I'm not even gonna care. I'm just gonna laugh at it. But yeah. However, here's the catch. If I do end up streaming on those 3 days, then next week it's going to switch to me streaming for 2 days. That being Thursday and that being that being Tuesday and Thursday. It's gonna go from next week being Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then the week after that, including this week as well, which would have been if I wanted to go with my upload schedule a lot earlier. I would have been streaming 3 hours ago. Which that would have been 5 o'clock for me, I think. But like, yeah, I'm just trying to get myself an upload schedule because I feel like if I just stream randomly, it's probably gonna screw up with my school stuff and all that. So I'm trying to kind of manage more my focus onto school than YouTube because again, I don't want to have to end my freaking YouTube career for the second time in 2023 because of school. I want to be able to do YouTube, but also manage with school at the same time. So I'm gonna have to kind of prioritize one thing or the other. If you guys know what I'm trying to say here, but yeah, I may end up streaming less now instead of like what 3 times per week was it? I think it was 3 times per week. No, there was that one time where my streams literally 3 times this week, then a week the next week. Like, bruh, I am so disorganized when it comes to streaming. So honestly, I'm gonna have to like get my butt organized with streaming and not really have it interfere with any of my school stuff. So yeah, that's basically the announcement type of stuff. Now here's where it's gonna come the more crucial and serious stuff. Again, you guys may hear some things that may end up making you guys uncomfortable. If you guys feel uncomfortable by what I'm about to say here, because this is going to be me talking about my past again, and you guys know how much I thoroughly despise talking about that part of my life. You guys can feel free to either A, leave the stream, B, DM me that you're getting uncomfortable with the things that I'm talking about, or C, you guys can tell me in the chat and I will see it, or D, I may end up just stopping myself halfway through and saving up for a time where it should actually be discussed. So one of those 4 options. I'm more leaning towards D, but depending on how my emotion will change later on, that will kind of impact my decision. But yeah, I may end up explaining kind of some of the IRL issues that I've been having lately, and yeah, this will involve. This is not going to involve my past, guys, just so you guys are aware. I may end up talking more about my past at some point in time, but I'll probably do that, I guess, not after Christmas. I'm gonna make sure I get it out before Christmas because I'm pretty sure my New Year's resolution is to really explain, like, talk about my past more like, well, try to open up to you guys more about it in the future, which could be, I don't know, after Christmas, whatever, really, whenever the time comes. But yeah, let's see. Basically, some of the IRL issues I've been mainly dealing with is just mostly been my family. There's mostly been a lot of family issues between my mother and my sister, and they have both been acting like aggressively towards each other. Sometimes, not all the time, but it's gotten to a point where it has actually affected my mood, and it has affected me from, well, it's literally caused me to hide my feelings from them, and it kind of made me feel like I can't really open myself up to them anymore. And it's like, um, half of the time I've seen my mother get aggressive, it has either made me want to walk away from the situation and not even involve myself with it, or just completely ignore that factor and move on with my life. One of those two options. But it's just something I of course have to yawn, god damn it. And of course it's really been the one thing I've been mainly dealing with, but it can't be avoided, because sooner or later, if I were to end up convincing my mother to not act so dang aggressively towards me, my stepdad, and my sister, she would end up breaking that promise weeks later over smaller issues. Yeah, you guys have guessed it. My mother is the type of person that likes to, I guess, I don't want to say bitch about everything, because that's going to be me being offensive, and I don't want to be offensive towards her. I want to be as brutally honest, but not so offensive as I can be. It's kind of like to the point where she literally talks about the smallest things and kind of just makes a big deal over it, and at this point, it's lately been annoying me. It's also been annoying my sister, as she's been the one that's more impacted about it, because my mom makes me, spark up isn't a good word, but I guess my mother just sparks up about everything, and it has annoyed me. But the problem that comes with that is that it's annoying my sister to the point where she has been getting more angrier than usual. Probably more angrier than my mother has even, ever gotten. And it's made me realize that, hey, some things happen. Some people can't be trusted, and some people have to be cut out of your lives. But you can't, but the truth about behind that is, you can't cut people out of your life that you are, you know, truly tied to. If I had the opportunity to, I would cut my mother out of my life over so many occasions, but the problem is, I can't. I can't because she's my mother. And if she wanted to, she could easily just kick me out of my house. But the thing is, she can't do that. She can't do that because it's the law here in Massachusetts, and I'm pretty sure you guys are aware that if you kick your child that's a minor out of your house, you can receive charges for it. Meaning that if she were to kick me out of her house, I could technically legally say no, because I can say to her, if you kick me out, you're going to be arrested for it. Because here's the thing. Aside from her, I'm very different from she is, and you guys know how my mother acts, because sometimes whenever I mute, it's because either I have background noise, or it's because someone's in my room, or sometimes it could be my sister walks in my room, or sometimes my mom walks into my room. And most of you, because as someone who speaks the truth all the time, not the truth that's been given to me by other people. Like, for example, I'm not going to say, oh, my mom's a good person because she told me to say this. No. I am going to be honest as possible. Yes, Fusion, I did research that. I, however, can legally say no, because I can provide her a reason because I can technically provide her a reason that she would be breaking the law if she were to kick me out. So technically, I can talk back to her for her safety, because sometimes she does things that actually makes me feel scared for her, because she may not be a good person, but deep down I actually care about her. Same with my sister. And most people may think, oh, you're just saying this because, oh, you're trying to feed the truth onto other people. But no. I'm not that type of person. I'm just the type of person that is honest about everything. Every single word you guys are hearing come out of my mouth on this stream is genuine. Even if I talk about things in my community posts. Hell, if I wanted to, I could talk about why Matt is not going to be on my channel anymore. I can gladly talk about that if I have certain people be okay with it. If I can. Because if I wanted to, I could also expose him on this very same live stream right now. I could expose him for everything he has done. Everything. But here's the thing. I'm choosing not to because A, my friends, well, my online family, such as Lila, and so many other people, including myself, may be uncomfortable with it, or B, I'm probably going to break down in pure tears because of it, or C, it's a topic that should not be mentioned. But regardless, do not, and I mean do not, talk about Matt on my streams, guys. I do not want him being brought up at all. And we're going to switch topics now because I'm not going to be talking about him any longer. Now, not going to talk about him any longer. Back to the original topic, which technically the topic I just did before was a little topic about you know who. Technically, does revolve around me speaking the truth. It does connect to what I'm talking about. So even though every now and then, whenever I talk about something very serious, and I add something else that's serious to the topic, it may be because there is a connection. And also because I would like to get my side of the story, my feelings about it out of my chest. So that way, it doesn't turn to a whole cloud of emotions that may end up coming back to bite me in the ass later in the future. So yes, while you guys, some of you in my chat may be extremely uncomfortable with that person, I will say this, I am too, and it hurts for me to have to talk about him in my streams, because as much as I don't want to, it's gonna have to happen at some point. It's gonna have to happen. So all I'm gonna say, guys, is just embrace it, because if I end up talking about it, and it's gonna be something serious, and that way I can actually explain why you know who isn't going to be appearing on my channel anymore. You guys are probably, you guys honestly, I'm okay with you guys leaving my stream if you don't want to hear about it. That's a-okay. I really, honestly, I really don't care. I prioritize you guys' safety over mine. I would prefer you guys are okay and honestly are safe more than I am. And the fact that I have to prioritize you guys over myself, when really it should be the other way around, it proves something entirely different. It shows just how much I am committed to my audience. And whatever my audience wants, they'll get it. I really do not care if the topic of the stream is making my audience uncomfortable. If they want me to change the topic, I will do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. And just like Etika said before his unfortunate passing, I'm not doing YouTube for the money. In fact, I could give little to two shits about the money I may end up getting from YouTube when my channel actually gets monetized in the future. I could care less of that because I care more about you guys. All of you. Every single person that is subscribed to my channel, everyone that's in my chat right now. 2 people may be watching my stream right now, but I really don't care. I care less about the views I get. I care about the people. the people that watch my streams, the people that are actually looking forward to seeing me stream and seeing me appreciate them. Fuck it, I'll praise my chat if I have to. I've done it before, I can do it again because you guys know how much I care about you all. And if I have to make an entire stream dedicating my entire life to you all, I'll gladly do it. Honestly, I will do it. And if YouTube tells me to take a break, no. No. I made this channel, this YouTube channel you are watching, for one reason and one reason alone. And that is to entertain my audience and make sure my audience is okay. I would prefer, over myself, obviously, my audience, the people who watch me, to be okay. If they're going through something, then either me or my mods, one of us can help you out with it. But the thing is, the reason I speak up about these things is because I choose to. I'm just not going to sit in my gaming chair right now and let all this stuff just slip over my head and not even realize that, this happened or oh, that happened. No, if I speak about it, it's because it's come to my attention and that it should be addressed publicly. Just like the situation with you-know-who, which a friend of mine, Burnout King 1000, you guys may know him, already has made that public. They already have made that public. So I have to make it public. You guys already know the amount of seriousness this may come to. But yes, and Fusion, it's alright, dude. You don't have to apologize. If you're uncomfortable with the topic, then honestly, that's your opinion. If you don't want me talking about it, I won't talk about it. I won't even speak a word about it. But if and only if I have to speak about it, because my friends want me to also make it public, or also because it's a thing that's going to ruin my entire mental state if I don't speak about it and make it public, then I have to speak about it. My grandmother raised me to be a factual person, someone that can speak facts and actually speak logically. And what am I doing right now? Speaking logically. And some people in the past that have known me may accuse me for being annoying because I'm speaking truth, or someone that is too logical. That is not a reason to be annoyed at someone. Honestly, if some people are annoyed with me, most likely it's because they're too blind to see the truth. And to people that are honestly subbed to my channel just to hate me about it, I'm gonna make this thing one clear. To anyone who has the decency to go after my channel, or me to be more specific, and maybe not realize that, oh, I'm going to call you out for it, and make you the center of attention in the most negative of ways possible, while making myself the person that is speaking truthfully, I will gladly do that. I've done it before, because you already know I've exposed at some point one of my exes that wanted to expose me. I exposed them before they could expose me. And there's a very big reason why that stream is privated. No, not even privated, deleted for that reason. And honestly, if I receive word about something that I see as extremely serious, guess what? You guys are probably 9 times out of 10, you guys are probably going to see me, stream about it and what my honest feelings are about it and what my personal opinion is about it. And if you guys are uncomfortable with it, because of something that you don't feel comfortable with me hearing, feel free to just like not watch the stream. If you guys are already uncomfortable with me, streaming about this, and you don't necessarily have the courage to tell me to change the topic because you don't want me to react in a different way, don't be scared. Be honest. Just in this chat, just say what is on your mind, and I will gladly do my best to fulfill that request for you. If you want me to switch topics, I can do that. I will gladly commit my time to changing the topic. Honestly, like with the whole situation about you know who. Don't mean to put you on the spot, Fusion, but you said that you didn't want that topic to be talked about. So guess what? I'm changing the topic. But at some point in time, that topic is going to be readdressed. Some people may not be comfortable with it. Some people may want me to, don't talk about this. But if I have to stream about it, you guys already know that if I address a certain something that one of my friends has already addressed, take Chance for example, if he addresses about something that I'm also aware of, and that series of events, keeps on repeating itself like a cycle, I will address it on this channel. And if I have to expose someone for the second time on this channel, pains me to say this, but I'm gonna have to do it. If someone does something that can be really punishing for them, like the shit that Chance was talking about on his channel, guess what? If I have to say it to the person who has done that said thing, guess what? You're kind of fucked, pal. You're kind of fucked if, I have to be the person that has to stream about it after one of my friends ends up already explaining about it. It's honestly just a pathetic thing to do because it's like you're basically repeating what other people have said, and it's not something I do. It is not really anything I do at all. This is the main reason why I do not do these types of streams, because it is not something I like to do. And the fact that I have to do this pains me. It sickens me to my stomach that I have to talk about certain things and that I have to address things that have happened to me or have happened to my friends or I have been noticing happen to my friends. And if some of the people that are watching that are subscribed to me want to just unsubscribe and, hate me for, talking about said things, just do so. If anything, I won't take offense to it. All that I'm going to see is honesty. Just pure honesty. Like, for example, someone in my live chat unsubscribes from me and I notice it. I won't take that as offense. All I'm going to do is take that as someone being honest with themselves. Because if they have the courage to muster up, if they can muster up enough courage to unsubscribe to my channel and, tell me if they have me friended, if they have me add on Discord for whatever reason, if they have the guts to tell me that I am deeply sorry, I am going to unsubscribe to your channel because you're talking about so and so or this or that and or all that stuff, honestly, here will be my response. It's okay. You had a reason to. You guys may think, I'm probably the type of person that would take offense. If people are going to spread rumors about me, make sure it's somewhere where I don't see it. And make sure that none of my friends or myself don't find out about it. Because lately, this is a rumor that apparently is spreading in my IRL family. I'm not exactly sure if the rumors are true or not, but, it's something serious, y'all, and it's something that could potentially threaten, specific members of my IRL family and all that. And hold on, I will be right back. Actually, no, I'm going to mute my voice mod mic real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to take a quick water break. So, but yeah. As I was saying before, and yes, I got a haircut a couple days ago. It's not really much of a big detail because I always end up getting the exact same haircut as usual, which is kind of annoying, but but yeah, like I said, if I had to address the things that my friends have, already addressed, it's a big issue because it's taking times out of my life that I have to commit to address a situation that is concerning to people. And if my audience, if this situation has to be known about, guess what? I'll do exactly what my audience in the chat, and I will make the situation very aware. I'll make sure, people are aware about it, but yeah, that's practically it for that portion. I'm gonna switch gears here, and go back to my upload schedule. So yeah, next week is probably going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday because let's see, if I recall correctly, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I did say that for next week. And the week after that, it's Tuesday and Thursday, and then switches every now and then. It'll be from 3 specific times that, I choose. Like, for example, 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. It depends on the times where I, have nothing to do at those specific times. So, yeah. And just know, if my streams are shorter, you guys can blame school for that. I can give you guys something to blame, and it's because of my IRL family and school. So yeah, that's probably the reason you guys can blame certain things for, because I know for a fact you guys love my channel and that you guys that want me to stream whenever I get the chance to, and honestly understand the reasons why I can't stream, because school is going to be a major pain in my ass now that I'm in 11th grade. And yeah, it's going to be a wild ride. And as Markiplier said, it's going to be an ass blasting bitchaloid. It's going to be an ass blasting bitchaloid, y'all. So that's the whole kit and caboodle. Let's see, what else did I want to announce? Aside from IRL family issues, I've also been having issues with, let's see, aside from transportation, IRL family issues, I've also been having issues regarding sleep. As you guys have probably have known, I've been having reoccurring nightmares. Day after day after day after day, and it goes so much on. Yeah. And sometimes it's probably the reason why I stream late, because I'm trying to get so much hours of sleep. It's very, very tiring that I mean, obviously, YouTube's a big commitment, and I'm committing my time to doing YouTube, but also committing my time to doing YouTube, or to doing school. But here's the thing. If I put a balance on things, such as putting a balance on school and sleep while lowering my commitment to YouTube a little bit, it's not going to affect me at all. So if I do an upload schedule, chances are I'm probably going to be very motivated to stream. So, yeah. Oh god, I got DM'd. So, yeah. Anyways, y'all, what was I gonna say? Actually, no. I honestly have nothing more to say. Just know, oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh great. Warning, I'm probably gonna sneeze. So, just so you guys know, I'm gonna end up sneezing very soon. Tomorrow is actually going to be a half day of school for me, because my school has given me a chance to experience my first 4 classes. And funny enough, I don't have the exact same teacher for math as I did last year and the year before that. I am having a different teacher for math, and it's going to be a different experience, because I'm learning about... No, I did geometry last year. I think it's Algebra 2? No. No, it has to be Algebra and Geometry 2. No, wait. No, I think it's Geometry 2, then Algebra 2. Those are the 2 math topics I'm learning about for math this year. There we go. And sadly, I don't have culinary arts this year. And you guys probably know I'm the type of person that just loves culinary, and thanks to my school giving me the opportunity to know what culinary arts is like, I've been wanting them to just give me culinary and not give me pottery. Because, I've actually had an incident I think a long time ago. It was back when I was a lot younger and I was doing something with pottery, and I had an accident with the machine. The machine malfunctioned to the point where the pottery project I was doing did not come out so well, and it was like very terrible. literally made me super discouraged to do pottery. So it's not, pottery is just something I hate now. Some of you may love pottery, and honestly, I respect you for loving pottery. I just, don't really have the talent to deal with pottery because that kind of sees a hindrance in my opinion. It also gives me hand cramps. Yeah, ever since I did pottery for the first semester of my school year last year, I've been noticing my hands, specifically my right wrist, has been aching all day, every Tuesday and Thursday. And what's funny is that I can go to my school nurse and tell them this, and technically, I can have a schedule change, or also just request to not have art at all. I can technically do that. It may be difficult for my school to make it happen, but I know for a fact they can fulfill that request one way or another. And I don't really care about how long it takes. I can be patient for however long it has to take. But if it can't happen, it can't happen, and I'm not gonna suck it up. Because my right wrist has been in pain since day one of me having art class last year when I was in 10th grade. Let me tell you, it's not fun. It's not fun when your right wrist breaks back in 5th grade getting pushed by another kid on the fucking road, where I could have been ran over by a school bus. Yeah, bet you guys didn't really expect that. But yeah, like I said, it does give me more things to complain about. But yeah, like I said, my right wrist is fine now, but it's probably gonna be aching to all hell tomorrow. I can tell, because I have my art is my third class every Tuesday and Thursday, and preferably I would take gym, you know having gym every day, even if it has to be two different classes, than doing art. Even though my school may have to switch me with one other student, I would just tell them, instead of, making a change to where one student has to be switched with me or a couple students, just have me, or like add me to a class where like I can just have gym all day, every day, and not do an activity that can make my right wrist, be in pain. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and also on top of, injuries, I completely forgot I bruised my right knee a long time ago, actually, back in ninth grade, I think. No, that was back in ninth when that happened, actually. Oh my god, my memory's so terrible. But yeah, I completely forgot about that, actually. I was so focused on, like, my upload schedule, I just got into this topic of fucking bones. That's a weird thing to change the topic to. My god, my brain is crazy today. But hey, that's how you guys know I'm stressed, if I'm just talking about something else. But yeah, anyways, this is not really gonna stop me from streaming at all. It's gonna probably stop me from doing things I probably am gonna have to do when I'm at school. But if my teachers want to complain about it, that I'm making excuses about my injuries, guess what? They shouldn't be complaining. If I say that my right wrist is in severe pain to the point where I can't do pottery, they're gonna have to suck it up and have me sit out. Or I go to front office. It's really that simple. Or I could gladly just excuse myself out of the class and not do pottery. For medical reasons. I know for a fact that teachers in my school have some knowledge of medical injuries. The way my right wrist was broken, some of the bones, except for the growth plate. The growth plate was not broken at all. It was just like, I believe the more lower connecting bones to it are broken. And thank God none of them severed a vein when I got that extra a couple years ago. But yeah, that nearly destroyed my entire life. Well, no, not my entire life, but could, ruined me as a whole because it really messed up the way I write, and that caused me to lose, a lot of grades. It really kind of nearly gave me Fs in a couple of grades when I tried to improve my writing, but having a fucked up wrist does not do you justice at all. I can say that for sure. And I know there are people out there that have had their wrist broken. Probably me not having like 85% of my wrist being broken, like the rest of it's just two other connecting bones and my growth plates broken, which thank God that was unscathed. Either my growth plate did get broken or it's like, I guess, cracked. It has like a small crack on it. But really, I had to use I'll just give you guys a visual demonstration. Literally, I had to use this part of my wrist here, this part of my wrist is broken, kind of. And really, you guys can't really see it, but it like healed a little bit. But like, some bones don't heal, and it's just how anatomy works. I mean, that's how I work, because like, this part down here, like, well, no, actually, this part up here didn't heal for like a year. And that was the part of my wrist that I used a lot when I did pottery. And with that bone just out of commission, I can't do pottery. No. So yeah. Anyways, basic summary, upload schedule next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, either 4 p.m., 5 p.m., or 6 p.m. And then the week after that, Tuesday or Thursday at those exact same times. It'll keep repeating and repeating until, I have a week to, unless I have times where I can stream freely. But yes, the only days I will not be streaming are Saturdays and mainly Sundays, sometimes Saturdays. So I'll make a community post about that at some point, probably tomorrow morning. Probably early tomorrow morning when I'm awake. But yeah, anyways, y'all, that's gonna do it for this announcement stream. I am going to end the stream. So thank you all. Honestly, thank you guys so much for being with this YouTube channel for such a long time. It does take a shit ton of commitment, as some people may say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I will be seeing you guys Saturday. Maybe. I'll see you guys maybe Saturday? Maybe. But I will say this for sure. If I have to stream outside of my, upload schedule, or if it's a week where I don't stream on Monday or Wednesday or Friday, but if I stream on one of those days, or if I have to stream, or if I have to stream on a Sunday, it's gonna be a serious topic. It's gonna be either an announcement channel, or an announcement, like a very important announcement that I have good news about, or it's going to be a serious announcement speaking about a situation or something that I have to address. Anyways, y'all, this is Roxy VAVA, and I will see you later, my lovely superstars.